Christina Callison, thank you so much for this big, giant bag of only pink Starburst. Nicky loves it.
Amazing!
Totally amazing. We love you. You're the best.
Thank you for the support.
Nicky, can you say happy birthday to my friend Darian?
Happy birthday.
Darian, it's his birthday. Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Darian. I hope you have a great day. Nick?
I think so.
Can't even see him behind
Oh,
your
my
hair.
hair.
He's in the fusilli pretty good. There you go.
Yes. Are you my baby?
Oh man, that is one happy babe. That's one happy boy.
Okay.
Oh, you can't be whipping mom's head around like that.
Oh, you got your hair in your mouth.
Oh my god.
Can you breathe?
Oh,
Is he choking you out?
no, this is wonderful.
That's a good spot.
Oof. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a good spot.
Yeah, it is.
I don't get
Here's my happy. No. No.
Time for me to get up, Nick.
It's not gonna happen, John. Nicky knows what he wants, that's for sure.
You happy now? Can I get up now? Nicky, can I get up?
No tickling.
Okay, alright, now don't do
It's the mailbox.
okay.
It's a maniac. Nicky, are you taller than Dad?
Might be. I think it grew today. Please
Come
give me
over
some,
here.
please.
Come over here. Stand next to Dad.
Anytime you say that, I stand up taller.
You stand up a lot taller. Oh no, you still got it.
Oh. Sean, your hair came out amazing. You look beautiful.
Not bad for
It looks unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Great work.
quarantine time.
Ha! Way to go, Shan. Way to be innovative.
You hear me saying anything?
Hi.
Teachers who could pay triple.
Are you doing good, Nicky? Is he being a good boy for you? Seems like it. He's sitting there very calmly. I see his work done. Positive reinforcement, always.
Okay.
So the answer was yes.
Yes,
He's doing great.
it's fabulous.
Hi, doggies. Where's John? Oh, you're going whole Starburst? What, you're bucking the system, Shannon? What's going on right now?
Oh, get off.
Dog, get off!
He's worn you down.
Whole Starburst, what's happening? It's anarchy.
Dad, you can't disappear. You're the teacher. I'm clearly
I just needed a little time out, thank you. Do these dogs need to go out? Why is Rocky growling at me? Well, how did he do in PT? Okay. All right. Shan, you're not used to being a teacher. Anything that they do, we're like, yes, it's great. Come on, man. Cheer.
follow instructions.
Should I take these two out? What's the story?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. What'd you say, Shan?
Class is over.
Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Everybody's dismissed. All right. Good job, Nick. Way to go.
Free time for the rest of the day.
Free time. There you go. Movie. Show movie. That's what I do. When the kids wear me down at school, I'm like, movie. That
So we're gonna
that
do
just
a
made me
science
laugh.
project right now.
You know what, honey? I think it would be
No.
a good idea. You had
Not
so.
listening to me.
Can I tell you
You
something?
want the ice? We're gonna put it in here.
Shannon, let me just share something with you before you power forward. I know what's happening right now. When I have a bad day at school, I just want to get back the next day to try again. He's doing the science? Okay, fine. Science over.
I'm a nurse, okay?
You are a
I
nurse.
fix people. I fix them.
You're a great nurse. You're a great teacher. He's done enough school. Listen, I've heard him do PT. School's done, Nick.
Paint?
Oh, do we have
I'm
enough?
gonna paint this. You wanna paint it? I got paint.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna paint with you.
So there
'cause
you go.
I feel like I need something therapeutic.
We're gonna
after
keep
this.
school going. You're gonna do art class. There you go. Great job, Mom.
Pink? Is this pink or red?
Pink?
I don't have pink. I have red.
Red.
Red. Put some red.
Well, things got way calmer.
Mommy is so much better at art class than math class.
Nick's a better art student. Let's just get there too. He's
so
a
much
great
better doing
art student. They probably love him in art.
I know.
They love him everywhere, I'm sure.
They do.
That's a great job, Nicky.
Who are you?
Sean, I don't want to say anything. He looked like a sweet angel while he was doing that work with you. I mean, I don't know. He seemed to be cooperating pretty well. Way to go, Nicky.
His lips are all puckered and everything.
Oh, yeah, he's focused.
Blue?
Yes.
Is blue your favorite color?
My favorite color.
Me too.
Blue.
I love blue. Yeah. I'm moving close to you.
Pink?
Purple. That's purple.
Purple.
What are you two doing?
Got the set.
Oh, you guys are set up really awesome. Hey, Bobo. Hi, Nicky. You stay in the house. We're going out. We're going to go shopping. Mom and I are going to go food shopping, okay?
Okay.
I think it's a good idea that we give the dogs a little crate time while we're gone.
Yeah.
Okay? Great. So, oh, you want me? You guys are set up. I'll put them in there. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Johnny, you gonna stay here with Nicky? Oh, a little. That's not me. Oh, he's never. No, I'd rather him not have those. He doesn't need to start getting hooked on sour cream and onion chips. No, he doesn't need that. Thank you. You're the best. John, he doesn't want it. Don't be a bad influence, Johnny.
No, I want to eat it.
Nicky, you gonna stay here with Johnny?
Yeah.
You like staying in Johnny's bed? It's a good place. Close the door all the day. Yeah, this room is still. John, your room is great. I mean, it's even great just like this. It's the middle of the day. You'd never know. Johnny, you're like the night owl.
I love it.
You should be hanging upside down, like from a bar, like a bat.
I love it.
That's great, because I love you. All right, I'm out of here. John, Nicky, I'll see you later. Bye. Johnny's cranky?
Yeah, he's been a little cranky all day.
I think he's doing great. Well, he's got
You know, it's
chops.
Corona time. It's hard.
It is. Everybody's crazy.
I know.
Fear is like all over me right now. So, I got a few comments I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
One of them is one of our viewers suggested that I'm like Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Which I thought was kind of funny. Not accurate, but I thought it was funny.
You're way cooler than Mr. Rogers.
That's what I think, to be honest. Another one I got. Come on, puppies. Go outside. Come on. You're all over me. Out. Is that blocked? Go outside. Another one that I got was that every time I said chicken cutlet.
Mommy?
Yes, babe. You want Tails Amy? Okay.
Who's that?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that video out. Okay, you gotta show mommy, okay? A phone black. I got phone black.
We got phone black. We're playing with phone black. So another viewer suggested that when I said chicken cutlets, it reminded her of the Jersey Shore. Then I started thinking, Mr. Rogers from the Jersey Shore, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of accurate. That might be a
Combine
good
the two
depiction.
characters,
Well,
and
that
there you are.
Could be me. It's like
Yes, and I
it's a
believe,
beautiful day in our neighborhood.
and I believe another person mentioned that you reminded her of her Uncle Guido.
Which I thought was hysterical as
So
well.
maybe we should call you Uncle Guido. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Beautiful neighborhood in Uncle Guido's house.
Uncle Guido. I love it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too. That's awesome. That's the best compliment ever. Did you ever have an Uncle
I
Guido?
suppose. Could you imagine that character? That's like a Saturday Night Live spoof.
Well, clearly Shannon didn't have an Uncle Guido, but did you?
I don't know anyone named Guido except Guido Salducci from Saturday Night Live,
Oh,
which is probably dating everyone that watches us.
totally. I know,
Do you know
who he
who that
is.
is?
I know who he is, though. I called you Guido Salducci when I first met you.
All right, there you go. It's on. Nicky Cam, don't shake it around, buddy. There you go. There's your
Hi,
face.
everybody.
Say hi, buddy.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
How are you?
You don't want to look over here at the people?
Yes.
I'm not holding it. Both hands free. Oh, that scoop. A little ketchup, half mac and cheese, half ketchup. And that was by design for sure. wasn't it?
I think we were at my mom's and I was pregnant with Johnny, and my mom had made pork chops and applesauce, and she always made Velveeta shells with it for some reason. And I mixed it on my plate, and you were like, "What are you doing?" It was so
I did
good.
do that?
Yeah.
That's a nice move.
The applesauce with the mac and cheese, it's probably the same.
Applesauce with mac and cheese? I didn't even catch what you just said. What did you do? Applesauce and mac and cheese? No, that wasn't happening in my house. My dad would flip out.
No, we were at my mom's. I was pregnant with Johnny, and you looked over at me, you're like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "It's so much."
Oh my goodness. Nicky, do you want to come sit in the screen room with us? With Mommy and I?
I'm gonna sit over here. Look. Yeah,
Hey.
go.
Happy?
Do you want to come sit in that little room over there with Mommy and I?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Sit.
Or you can sit here, whatever you want.
And sit.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you need more juice?
Just.
Here it is. How's that mac and cheese? Good?
It's really.
Please don't ever put it in applesauce.
Stop.
Ruffle.
So, our good
Kick us
friend Neil wants our take on. First of all, Neil starts off. Neil's always great.
He has great comments,
Neil's-
great suggestions as well.
They're also
Thank you,
thoughtful.
Neil.
Neil's the man.
That's my favorite part about doing this is that we learn from one another. I
Yeah.
think that's so important.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can tell how reflective some of them. I mean, they're well thought out.
100%.
Yeah. So anyway, Neil was very complimentary at how involved we are with Nick's therapies. Was he's going catch up?
He's got dogs on either side of him.
Yeah, they're all about how involved we are with Nick's therapies and keeping up on them. And he mentioned that he just read an article about folks giving
Make
up
a cheese.
on,
Make a cheese.
you know,
Make a cheese.
Okay, buddy.
on supervising
Make a cheese.
the distance learning.
Oh.
And you want to know my take on it because I'm a teacher. And so here's my take. My take is this. I think that we should be keeping the work light. Let's start with that. I think that...
Make a cheese.
Okay, buddy.
Make a cheese.
You want more, please?
Yes.
I think it's safe to assume everybody is being touched by this, in some capacity.
Yeah.
Especially, kids with special needs, especially. But you never know whose family isn't working, whose family is affected by somebody being sick.
Right.
What's?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's just so many variables involved. My take is, we should be, as teachers, we should be keeping the work light. We have to have, a lot of patience, a lot of empathy, right?
Yes.
I think that's really, really important. And as far as like Nick's therapies, I think his teachers are doing great. I did not have a lot of faith that distance anything was going to work. PT, OT, speech.
I didn't think it was going to either.
We literally were contemplating signing the
Refuse
the
document,
refuse document.
waiver.
Exactly.
Right.
What's the matter?
And so I'm really glad we didn't because that worked out great, right?
Right.
Yeah, all of them are doing great. PT, OT, speech. And obviously, we have Mrs. Harrison, who's
Amazing.
amazing. And so,
And quite frankly, it's a little bit easier, in my opinion, to do Nick's PT, OT, and speech than it is to sit down and try and teach him money. Obviously, today I struggled with that. It's much easier
he
to
did
get
better
him to
than you
do jumping jacks than to, that's my opinion though.
I think he did better than you think because when I came down, he was calm. He wasn't frustrated. He wasn't upset. Mm-hmm. And so I think you probably did better than you think you did.
And I think what you have to take into consideration is what's going on in everybody's houses.
I
So
think you have to assume that something's going on everywhere.
everybody has a situation.
Right.
If both parents are actually working from home, John, you videotape your lessons. You're doing it before the day actually starts.
That's right.
You have set out times
right.
to meet with your students, and we rearranged our schedule
That's the one.
for Nicholas all
Just
around
like that.
this.
But the point is also we just were able to do it. Like, if I wasn't here and you're working from home, there's no
I
way
would not
you
be able to
would
do
be
it.
able to do it.
No, we'd have to take a vacation
I don't scared.
You have to take
from
vacation
everything.
time.
Yeah.
So, since I'm able to, I am a teacher,
Right.
right? So I can do it. I kind of know what to expect. And anyone could do what they're doing, frankly. I mean, the PT and OT, you just gotta be patient and have energy and all of that jazz. But, not everybody is in a position where, they may be going to work, they may be working from home, they may be doing a million different things. So, I completely understand. I think schools have to be patient, and who knows what's going to happen. Maybe they won't end up, the Regents exams were canceled, obviously.
Right.
Wait, what is she doing here? Can you
And
see that?
yeah. And honestly, I mean, if kids are doing live teaching, I heard some schools are. I don't know how parents are even doing it if they're supposed to be working from home.
Right.
And look, it's something we haven't spoken about yet. Johnny isn't doing live teaching, thank God,
Yeah.
because I don't know how we would function with
would
that
be
as
impossible.
well.
I'm gonna get rid of the dogs.
I'm gonna see the whole house.
Yeah,
You
we're
want to stay
staying
home in the house?
Me and you. Phone
Okay.
blue, phone black.
All day.
Happy.
Everything's good.
Recorded
So live teaching.
Live teaching versus recorded teaching. I think live teaching is great. I'm glad that speech and OT and PT aren't sending us worksheets and saying, "Hey, do this." I
Well,
like
that
the
wouldn't
live teaching.
happen.
But we're talking about 30-minute clips here.
Yes.
Right.
So if you're saying a 30-minute clip, 2 days a week from each, that's manageable. But if you're saying that you have to log in at 8 and your lunch is from 11 to 11:40, if you're trying to follow the school day at home, I think those expectations, frankly, were unreasonable. And I know wow, we're getting into this pretty deep.
I know that a lot of private schools are doing that.
I know a lot of school districts jumped right in. They made those decisions just like that, and I think it was the wrong thing to do, frankly.
And frankly, we wouldn't be able to do it.
We would not be able to do it, obviously.
And
I think
yes.
recorded teaching, though, makes a lot more sense. Like, all of my lessons are videotaped. My lessons are videotaped. The kids are, the kids email me with questions. If there's a real issue, I'll call them. But if you videotape your lesson, they can do it at their leisure.
Right.
Right?
Like when the parents get off of work.
Right.
Not,
Right, exactly. I don't know if that veered off of Neil's question. I mean, he was really talking about Al's being involved. Yeah, look,
Hot ding. Make a tooth.
No more. You're all done. Okay? We're all done,
See, that's
handsome.
how he starts with a little affection.
I know. He's very
And then
manipulative.
he's like mac and cheese.
I kind of like that,
Give
though.
him some mac and cheese.
That's new.
girl.
No, he ate enough. He had a cheeseburger and mac and cheese.
So, for the most part, I really like doing the PT and OT and everything. And his teachers like it, too. It's a lot of fun, because Nick is a teacher pleaser.
He is.
For the most part. Sometimes he's rebelled a little bit on PT and OT a little
Yeah.
bit. So that's my take on it. I think people that are like overwhelmed and giving up, I think they need to cut themselves some slack, and it's quite all right.
100%.
You know,
Our
give
kids,
up for a day or two.
look.
It's quite all right. Everybody's going to have patience.
yes.
Like our car has to go back on lease.
It's okay.
Everybody's
Everything's fine.
going to forgive everything. I hope in my heart that everybody's going to.
And they're going to teach our special kids when they go back to school. They'll pick it right back up and teach them what they
Everybody's gonna be
need to
okay.
learn. It's not like they have to follow for the Regents. We're not in that situation.
Right.
Johnny is a little bit different. He's a senior, but what we also have never spoken about, Johnny has his own IEP.
Yeah.
So am I sitting next to him? You
I
did
helped
today
him
and write a paper,
Yeah.
but it's
No.
constant. Like, hey, did
I'm
you
gonna
do
get a
your
good
work?
grade on that, too. I can tell you that right now.
But at this point, everybody has to do what they can,
That's it.
and that's the bottom line.
And that's
And you
exactly
cannot
right.
stress out over
No,
this.
you can't stress out over it. And believe me,
They're
I'm not.
happy.
I'm very
We're
happy.
so happy, Nicky.
I'm not about to call any parents and be like, this work isn't being done. It's all posted online. All of my parents can see. They can see my assignments. I mark it online as well, so they know if it's marked as complete or not. And if they're not doing it at this point, we're only. Oh, that's really close.
Oh, it's far
No.
away. Yeah.
I'm just going to assume at this point they have a good reason, frankly.
I
And by the
agree.
way, I teach a different class. I don't have 25. I have 250 students.
Right. So,
So
it's
the
different.
it is a little different. It's not like I'm gonna, you're not gonna start calling 250.
No, and we're not doing the math dittos every day. We're not doing the sight word dittos every day. We're picking and choosing what we should do with him every day
Right.
based on his emotional status.
Right.
Because I have news for you. The last thing I'm going to do is totally wreak havoc in my house because,
No.
a,
happen.
a sight word ditto is due.
Right.
That's not happening here.
No, and I'm sure that's the case in a lot of households.
Absolutely.
Could you think for a second
And
if we weren't working and all of a sudden families are worried about how, and this is the case. People have family members who are sick. People have family members who aren't working.
Hi, Daddy.
Sorry, handsome.
Hi, buddy.
Chase me.
I'm chasing you. I'm right here.
That's her.
Some people worrying about how they're going to pay their mortgage and stuff like that. and they're
People
losing
lost their jobs.
They're losing their health insurance and
Yeah.
so.
The kids will be fine.
The kids
They're
are
going to
gonna
go
be
back to
fine.
school and we'll pick up where we left
So
off.
if you're missing some work,
Bye, school. You want to stay home, Mommy and Daddy? Yes?
this
Please?
is great. We're having a great time, right?
Bye, son.
And like I said, listen, I'm going to take advantage of this. We're going to work on some ADLs, and this boy's going to be independent in the
He's
shower.
doing great. He really is growing as far as that's concerned.
He totally is. I agree with you. And a lot of people are mentioning how far his speech is coming. I love all of his words. It's very exciting.
Yeah. Even the verses
we
of
talk
"You Are
about
My
a lot.
Sunshine," "You are my sunshine,
Yeah.
my only sunshine." I've never heard him speak
Put
10
that much
words.
together?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's my take, Neil.
All right, Neil.
Can we say goodbye to everybody?
Hi, buddy. No luck.
God bless you.
Glad you.
We love you. And we'll see you next time. Woo!